So what's up, YYC homies? It's Salifia and I am back again, and this time I am in with my eyeshadow palettes. Evolution of Beauty 68 requested an eyeshadow palette video, and that is another collection of mine that I had to purge. I do still have some more. I sold some at the flea market, but I do still have some more eyeshadow palettes that I have to purge and get rid of. Right, but these palettes right here that I'm going to show you, these are pretty much the ones that I kept that are in my rotation, and some of them I will be probably getting rid of out of my rotation, because if I don't use them, there's no need in me holding on to them, and I might as well get rid of them. So anyway, but let me show you the first one. The first one is the Jenny Rivera 36 color eyeshadow and brush palette, and this is from BH Cosmetics, and I forgot how long ago it's been since I ordered this, but this was one of my very favorite palettes from BH Cosmetics. And if you look at it, you'll see this one right here in particular I hit pan on. That's the one I used to use to highlight my brow. So this is one of my favorite palettes from BH Cosmetics. Another palette I have, and this one is definitely not one of my favorites. As you can see, I still have the plastic here on it, but this one is by MAC, and it comes from the MAC Look in the Face box, All About Beige kit. And let me just show you here. And I have never even taken the plastic off of the lipsticks here, but this one is just not one of my favorite palettes, so I really don't even use it. So I think I'm going to gift this to someone. So here is another palette, and this one is by Stila Cosmetics, and it is just a 4-color eyeshadow palette. And let me show you the colors in it. Really pretty colors, really pretty colors. My favorite color out of this palette, I think, would have to be, let me put this down, would have to be this purple color right here. And if I look on the back, it is called Soft Violet, but there it is. And then kind of swatch it right there. And I'm not going to do swatches through all these palettes, but I just kind of wanted to show you that color. I think that color is super duper gorgeous. Another one is the Vegas Lights by Makeup Geek. And this is what this one looks like. Esperanza Kat Von D. It's Judy Time, BH Cosmetics. This one right here is actually what I use today for my look, and it is the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette, and this is a favorite of mine. Those colors are just so freaking pretty to me. Too Faced Cat Eyes palette. Another favorite of mine, Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. The Lorac Getaway palette. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Tamana Dress Your Face palette. Look at that black over there in that corner. Beautiful. The Coastal Scents Revealed palette. Coastal Scents Revealed 2 palette. Coastal Scents Revealed 3 palette. Coastal Scents Revealed Smoky palette. Okay, and I have a couple of these that just want to fall out. Another one that is actually not one of my favorites, but I have it, and it's the Urban Decay Vice palette. I don't know, I think this is the original Vice, not sure. Here it is. Alright, so and here are 2 more that are actually not favorites of mine. Smashbox Full Exposure. It's a neutral palette, of course. It does have some pretty colors in it, but it's just not a favorite of mine. It's just not. Smashbox Double Exposure. I really, when I saw this, I thought I was really gonna like this one. And it's not a favorite, but I haven't used it that much, so it could probably be a favorite if I used it a little bit more. So this one I actually think maybe, not maybe, this is gonna go in my rotation for next week. So I usually pair 2 palettes in my rotation for the week, and so I think this one for next week and this Kat Von D, not Kat Von D, This one and this Too Faced Cat Eyes will be my rotation for next week. Alright, next, and this one is actually not a favorite neither, but once again, maybe if I use it a little bit more, then it might become that. But it's the Makeup Forever, and this is the Professional, it's a palette, the 15 Artist Shadow Palette. I think that's what it's called. And I like the glitter on this cover. I love this orange color on the front. It's hard to open it, it's magnetized. But here are the colors. This is actually my favorite color in this palette. So I do need to use this a little bit more, and then maybe it will become a favorite. This is a Tarte Poppy Picnic palette, and I caught this on a sale, and I actually have never even used it. But here is what it looks like. There are the colors. A nice little neutral palette, and I think this one may go on my rotation week after next. I can't go on next week because next week I'm only going to use those two. This one I got from Itsy Cosmetics, and I kind of set these colors up, of course, the way I want it to. And it's a pan, a refillable pan with this one, and I really do like these colors in here. Alright, so I promise you all I'm almost finished with these palettes. The next palette is the Missyland palette, and I actually have two of these, and this one still has the cellophane wrap on it. And once again, I'm a terrible host, but I did have the giveaway, and I actually had 3 winners, and I had 3 people that were kind of like honorable mentions that I'm going to send something to. And I was reached out to by 3 people, and I think 2 of them were giveaway winners, and 1 of them was an honorable mention. And the honorable mention will get this right here. Yes, I'm going to get to the post office. I promise you all, I'm going to get there. But this one, of course, is mine, and this is what this palette looks like. And I do really like this palette. The only thing about it, the reason why I'm gifting the other one away, is because I don't want it to just sit there. I really don't. I would like for it to go to use, so that's why I'm gifting it away. Okay, so the next one is the Anastasia Self-Made palette. And this one right here is actually one of my favorite palettes from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And look at that purple color right there, that deep purple. I love that color. Purple is my favorite color, if you all know. And I love that color. I love it. The next one, I think this one right here, if I'm not mistaken, I think this one is my first palette from Too Faced. And it is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. I love the way this palette smells. Just like the peanut butter and jelly palette has a smell, this one has a smell too. I love it, love it, love it. Now this one right here, I think this one was my first palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think it was, but it's the Amrezy palette. And here's what this one looks like. And I love these colors, but doesn't that emerald green color right there, oh my gosh, that is just so beautiful. So beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Next one is my Lorac Pro palette. Another one of my favorites. And I think I've hit pan. Yeah, I've hit pan on this taupe color right here. This is another one of my favorite palettes. My Urban Decay. What was this? I can't remember what it's called, but I remember I purchased this palette pretty much because it had the black girl on here with the natural hair. And here are the 4 colors that are in this one. And this one is another one that I really do like. My mom kind of took this with her for a little while, and I got it back. Okay, I think this one is the Shadow Box palette, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, something like that. But here it is. And here are the colors. Look at this green, this Indo. I love green shadows. I mean, they are just so pretty to me. The Urban Decay Naked. Urban Decay Naked 2. Urban Decay Naked 3. And I did have the Urban Decay Smoky palette, but I took that one back. And I also had the Urban Decay Basics, and I sold that one at the flea market. So that is it. That is it for my palette collection. If there are any other things you want to see in my makeup collection, please let me know, whether it's the blushes or what have you. Evolution Beauty 68 requested this video. Why am I holding this like this? But Evolution of Beauty 68 requested this, so I am here to please, girl. So here is your palette collection video. Those are all of the eyeshadow palettes I have right now. I do have like blush and contour and things like that. So if you want to see those videos, please do let me know, and I will definitely get those out to you. And that is it for this time. And once again, thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. And please be safe out there. And until the next time in between time, I will do what? Catch you ladies and gents on the flip side. Bye. I think I snapped too quick. Until the next time between time, you ladies and gentlemen, be safe, and I will do what? Catch you on the... Yeah. Sometimes a girl can't help it.